But did you know the extent of this importance? For example, do you know that musical activity has been associated with human beings since the very earliest existence of human beings? Did you know, though, that we have no reliable research showing that music actually makes us smarter? However, do you know that brain waves that occur when participating in music are similar to those when configuring and resolving complex situations and information? We know that there's a strong correlation that exists between music participation, language development, reading skills, math skills, all leading to improved academic performance. There's no way that you can say there's no brain power happening here on the stage tonight. When you look at these students performing, all kinds of things are happening. We do know, also, that kids that participate in music stay in school. By staying in school, you get smarter. We also know that businesses, the law, and medical professions and other fields seek out music majors because of their creativity and social abilities to connect to people. We also know that music is a part of every culture known to human beings, and always has been. Music is not a universal language, but it is a universal phenomenon. And only the arts courses are the only subjects in schools that are shared throughout the global world and the global economy. I'm biased, but I think it makes sense that we study the only thing that the entire world shares. Please, don't think that music is just for those people that are talented just in music. For example, and this is where we get participation here, okay, from the two bands. How many of the students, stand up please, how many of the students take at least one advanced or honors course? If you do that in either band, please stand up, okay? There we go. Musicians. All right, so how many students on either stage participate in some kind of athletics? Stand up, please. I thought I'd mention that with the Super Bowl going on, so there we go. How many students, and parents, I think this is really going to surprise you, how many students have some type of part-time job or something like that? Stand up. You know, tonight you're seeing not only talented musicians, but you're also seeing who are people that have a lot more going on. It's so evident. Music is important, but music transcends so many aspects of our lives. Please continue to support music education. Talk to your friends, the school boards, school administrators, state representatives. Invite them to your child's music programs and let them see firsthand the incredible students that are in our schools and the great musicians that we have. Thank you very much, and again, have a great performance.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. Before we introduce tonight's clinician, please take this moment to check that your cell phone and other electronic devices are set to silent. Tonight's concert is being professionally recorded. Purchase will be available for you at the conclusion of the concert. Our conductor this evening is very special to our district. Dr. Michael Antmann earned his bachelor's and master's degree in music education from the Florida State University and a doctoral degree in education from the University of Central Florida. Dr. Antmann began his career at Tallahassee's very own Swift Creek Middle School and now resides as the director of bands at Freedom High School in Orlando. Under Dr. Antmann's tutelage, his ensembles have received consistent superior ratings at Music Performance Assessment. His bands have also earned performance invitations, including the 2004 University of Georgia Middle School Band Festival, the 2006 Collegiate Band Directors National Association and the National Band Directors Association Southern Division Conference, and the 2011 and 2014 Florida Music Education Association's Conference. He has also been awarded the MBA Citation of Excellence and the FBA Tom Bishop Award. Observing Dr. Antmann, who serves as a mentor across the state work, has been a distinct pleasure. Not only has this experience given myself and fellow educators new and valuable resources, but it has been invaluable for our students. I have never seen a more focused and attentive group of young musicians. They truly are the best of the best. And now please help me in welcoming to the stage Dr. Michael Antmann.
for them. I have nothing prepared. I'm not going to say much because you're here to hear them play, but I think they're doing a really, really great job. It's been a lot of fun. It's really special to be asked to come back here. This is where I started my career years ago. The number of years is not important, but at the time, Swift Creek was a pretty new school. There was no Montford. Yeah, it's a long time ago. So, and the last time I was at Chiles High School, 7 or 8 years ago, and the first night I was coming from my hotel, and I was like, oh, it'll take me 10, 12 minutes. There's a lot of stuff out here now. So driving through here at 5:30 on Thursday afternoon was, should have checked the traffic on my app. I didn't do that. I thought I knew where I was going. So, like I said, I've really enjoyed working with them. It's really been fantastic. A couple of thank yous. I want to thank Ms. Whaley and the band directors of Leon County for having me here. Like I said, it's a big honor to be here, and this has been really, really well planned, really, really well organized, and really, really well executed. It's not like that everywhere. So we just recognize Ms. Whaley. She's in the back. So it's great to talk to her. Also, if you are a band director of a student on stage, if you can stand and be recognized. They play great, and there's a lot of training that goes into that, and I know they give a lot of time to make this happen, so thank you. If you're a parent of one of these students, go ahead and stand and be recognized, because that's important too. There we go. Stop. We're gonna try that again, because they're your ride home. Yes? So if you're a parent of one of these great students on stage, if you could stand and be recognized. And then finally, this group of students has done everything that I've asked them to do. Sometimes all county or all district middle school band, when you get Friday afternoon, it is very, very tiring. It's a lot of playing. A lot of them have not played for that long before. It was amazing how attentive they were from beginning to end of every rehearsal, and that's a combination of just amazing parenting. If you're a parent of one of these kids, you're doing the right stuff, and then great teaching, great training at school. So thank you. I know I'm probably forgetting something. Just the last thing I'm going to say, and I take every chance I can to say this, when Dr. Kelly was talking at the beginning, he talked about like test scores and music doesn't actually make you smarter. Smart people play music, but music doesn't actually make you smarter. And I didn't understand that years ago, but I'm a band parent now. I have a daughter who's in 7th grade. I've got another daughter who's in 5th grade that decided she wanted to play the trombone. I've got a 5-year-old son that picks up her trombone and plays it at 4:30 in the morning. But for me, so then it is, well, it's not test scores, why is it important? We spend all this time talking about, well, music's important because of math, and music's important because of English, but maybe music's just important because of music. And for me as a parent, the fact that my child loves studying music is all the reason I need. It's all the reason I need. And so every chance I get, and so I have parents at my school all the time who will say, well, what can we do to help you? What can we do to help you? Well, just pick up the phone tomorrow. Not tomorrow, it's Sunday, everything's closed. Pick up the phone on Monday and call somebody who makes decisions and just say, hey, just so you know, my band program is important to me, because sometimes decisions are made and they affect what we do, and it's not intentional to hurt music programs. We're just kind of an unintended consequence or collateral damage to other things, but sometimes they don't know it's important unless you actually pick up the phone and tell them that it's important. So if you could do one thing next week, just call your kid's school and say, hey, I really like our band program. Band is important, because I think it's important. Do you guys like band? Obviously, you spend. That was an awkward question and a very awkward. We've had a lot of awkward moments this week. So I'm just gonna move on. Again, if I forgot to thank anybody, thank you, Mr. Gurman, by the way, for hosting. Where is he? He's right there. For hosting Chiles. It is a great facility. And and that is it. The last piece we're going to play is called Moscow 1941. We hope you enjoy it. Stick around, make sure you're the high school band, because I hear they're absolutely fantastic. Thank you.